How much guidance do Scrum Masters receive from Agile leaders? Agile leaders, let's say that word correctly. And do I believe that more mentorship is necessary? Well, it's a tricky one to answer because there aren't many truly Agile leaders out there. So, yes, they do get it. From truly Agile leaders, these are people who understand that their place is not to tell people how to do their job. It's to give them the structure about what's important, why that's important, and really work with those working out the how and the wider organisation to create an environment where everybody can excel. They're worrying about what happens when policies and processes come into conflict with trying to get the work done. This may sound a lot like Scrum Masters because over the years I'm becoming more and more convinced a good leader in a 21st century organisation looks a lot, not the same as, but a lot like a good Scrum Master. Okay, so they're worried about the people, they're worried about what's getting in their way, what's stopping them doing a great job. And it would be natural for those people to work with Scrum Masters, people who are likely on a more tactical level, who are worried about individual teams rather than the wider system. So yes, if you have Agile leaders in your organisation, truly Agile leaders, people who care about creating a responsive, responsible, adaptive organisation, they're likely to work with the Scrum Masters, they're likely to mentor them, to help bring them on, to help them understand and take on work that may be beyond their sphere of influence. Most organisations, unfortunately, don't have many, if any, of those types of people. They'll have the traditional managers who are still looking at, are you doing the right thing? Are you doing it in the way that you said you would, or the way that I think you should? And they're going to offer less support to a Scrum Master because we're coming from a different place of thinking, a totally different paradigm. And they don't necessarily understand. I'll do them credit. They often see the benefits of having a Scrum Master around, but they don't see how that relates to them. So that's a technical thing, that may be a facilitation thing, but that's not a management thing. So it's not their sphere. They stay well away. Right? And that's just is. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just where they are, often where their organisations are, and how they're incentivised to act. So, if you have those Agile leaders in your organisation, people who are looking at the bigger picture and how to improve the ability for people to work, would I want them to mentor more? Yes, absolutely. If they're not already doing so, and many of them are in my experience, I would love it if they were mentoring more of the Scrum Masters, if they were helping them flourish and grow, providing them the support that they need to do a great job. Because many Scrum Masters, they work in a void. It's them screaming often into the void on their own, and if somebody offers them some support, they're liable to grab it with both hands. You can help shape their pathway, their career. You can help them see the impacts of what they're going to do before they do it. Very much like a Scrum Master is going to do with their team or teams, right? Give them a place to reflect and think through things. I look to Agile leaders to do the same with the Scrum Masters. Provide a coach, provide a mentor, provide a place for them to just pause and understand their impact on the wider system. And I think mentor is very important here, coaching is, but also providing that experience, helping them understand how in this organisation it may land versus different organisations based on what they've done before as experienced leaders. So for me, if you have an Agile leader in your organisation and you're looking for a mentor, I couldn't think of a better person to approach. Be respectful, be kind, be honest, just ask. You might be surprised. If you've got to this point in the video, I hope you've enjoyed it. If so, a like would be appreciated. If you want to hear more from me, more answers to questions that maybe you've got in the Agile world, please subscribe to the channel. And if you've got a question that you really want answered, drop it in the comments. I promise we'll get around to it. Thank you.